All right, SpeechComm 101 members, we're heading into week 7 and I'm getting pretty excited. Our informative speeches are coming up. They're due on October 17th, so that's less than 2 weeks away now. And we're definitely getting the fall weather. This is that extra bite in the air, and we've got a little bit of freshness when we're waking up in the morning. I like that a lot better than it being all warm and muggy when I wake up. On top of that, I think we've got some cool topics for this week. One is the use of language to have a powerful impact on our audience, and I think the Prezi I have gives you several different examples of strategies that you can employ for your language choices. And then the other Prezi deals with presentation aids. Now, some of the material pertains mostly to in-person speeches, but we can still gain some ideas for strategies for choosing and using our presentation aids, even from in-person speeches. And those things can apply to online speeches as well. One thing to think about is the final video that you're going to see in that Prezi on presentation aids. And it's actually more about how impactful presentation aids can be. It analyzes how Steve Jobs used his presentations. And there are a couple of takeaways there. One, you hear a lot of the same language that we've been talking about throughout the semester. We hear some stuff about using language. We hear the need to have a theme, which we would call a thesis. We hear the need for transitions and main points. And then we hear the effective use of presentation aids. And what I take away from that analysis of Steve Jobs mostly is the importance of making your speech special. So to be able to go the extra mile, engage your audience, make them feel your excitement for the topic, that's okay, and I encourage you to do that. So if it means taking it up a notch, so rather than asking a question for your attention catcher, but actually performing an action, do that. Push for those new ways of presenting the information that really make the speech your own and make it special. And then the final thing I want to say is I'm hoping that the process for developing your informative speeches is going well. I'm more than happy to answer questions. The earlier you work on each one of those aspects of a particular speech, the more help I can give you if questions come up. So hopefully those things are coming together well. If you have questions, please ask. I'm more than willing to respond and give you some ideas if you need them.